welcome to the Heavy Leather Topless Dance Party. Haven't seen our show before. It's a little rock and roll dance party. You're going to have a good time. Great acts for you this evening. Before we get there, let me introduce everybody. My name is Ken. You might know me as the frankly legendary rock writer, Sleaze Grinder. And this is the last gang in town. To my right, there she is, everybody. It's America's Showgirl. It's Elsa Riot.
Yeah!
To my left, there she is. It's Chachi to my Fonz. Jesse to my Walter. It's Stacy DC.
Yeah!
And right over there, it's the kings of the nighttime world. It's the Black Leather Lagoon.
Hey!
By the way, I think Sam wins for best pants tonight. Look at those things.
God.
Look at those pants.
Not even a close second place.
They also match her eyeliner too, which is like bonus.
Yeah.
You should definitely get extra credit for matching your eyeliner with your pants.
White pants is very brave. Very brave.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wouldn't you if you could pull those
If
off?
I could pull those off, I would definitely win.
Of course.
And also, speaking of brave, Elsa Riot hasn't had water for 24 hours.
Oh my God.
Yep.
And I thought
Have you had any water in your system? Like,
she's
have
had
you
some water in
drank
her
any
system, but
water?
none on the outside of her
like
system.
Vodka and iced tea are the
Yeah.
same things as water, right?
I think so.
They're
yeah.
wet.
They're wet. Clear sometimes.
She had tried to. She wanted to prepare us for maybe her not smelling as
Do you smell?
as nice
I
as
don't
she
know.
usually
I actually
does.
did shower yesterday.
She smells great.
Does she smell good?
She's got good pheromones.
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly. So I
Yeah.
figured it was. I figured
Don't
it was
fall in love with me now, Stacey.
Okay, I'll try.
Let's talk about tonight's show. On the show tonight to play some rock and roll, the incredible band, the Maxims, are here. Everybody, the Maxims.
Yeah!
Oh, look, there they are. It's the Maxims.
That's a pretty sexy crew.
You
I
like
gotta
that?
say.
You like that crew?
I like it.
How about their pants? Do they have good pants?
Good. Let's see. Yeah, good
All right,
proportions.
there you go. Good.
Tight, but not like
They rank as one of the best
obnoxiously
dressed.
Tight and tucked. That's the way I like it.
tight and tucked.
Also, funny man James Creelman is here.
Yes.
Yeah!
Not tight or tucked, but hopefully
Oh, I'm sure he's gonna keep it
he'll
tight.
He'll bring the laughs, and that's all we need. And of course, one of our faves, everybody, burlesque legend Betty Von Kekse is here. Everybody, she's going to be performing a song with the Black Leather Lagoon, and all of it is just going to be out of sight. By the way, just one thing before we begin the show.
Okay.
The grocery store robots. I think we should. Have you seen the grocery store robot
Yeah.
yet?
You tried to get me on board, remember? I wasn't
Can you
sold
explain
easily.
for those of us
They
that
don't have
know what
they
you're
don't have them
talking
on the
about?
North Shore yet, but they have them on the South Shore. You go to the grocery store.
Well, there's problem number one I have with these things.
You go to the grocery store and there's robots, and they just cruise along the aisle. And then if you have a question, hey, do you know where the
You have a robot thing, and
you-
I think you should get to the bottom of it.
you know where the-
Sex robots, grocery store robots.
do you
That's
know where
some
the
Black Mirror
you go-
shit. I
you
don't
go-
trust them.
you go? Do you know where the baby powder is? And it says sure, and then you follow the robot.
Are they
Don't
always
trust
right?
them.
That's
Don't ever
awesome.
follow
Isn't
them.
that great?
Find your own fucking baby powder, dude.
It's inevitable. You know
I don't
what
need
mean?
any
Like,
more things in my way at the grocery store.
Just
I
think
want to
about
get
it.
in and out.
Just think about it, and let us know if you encounter the grocery store robot, because I'm very excited about this new.
All right.
What would you
wrinkle.
do if you saw one of those outside of a grocery store, Ken?
I would ask her where the baby powder is because.
Oh.
By the way, Sam has a pill bottle next to her.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
What?
I mean, I didn't want to ask. It doesn't seem appropriate,
What?
but it is right there.
Yeah, you can't.
We
What
got
is?
I bet there's
Can we get a-
drugs in it.
Can we,
Close up to the pill
can we
bottle.
get a?
So unexciting. This is just where I keep my guitar picks.
Oh.
Oh my god.
There
Yeah.
used to
I
be
thought
catnip in it.
I thought she was gonna pop pills.
No,
All right.
it used to be marijuana themed catnip.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that's festive.
Should we start the show? I think we should
Yeah,
start.
let's do it.
Let's do it.
It's playing some selections, I'm assuming, from their brand new album, their award-winning, by the way, new album, Rock City. Here they are, everybody. It's the Maxims!
Choppa, 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 choppa. Look at the guns up on a flying helicopter. Choppa, 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 choppa. They pull the trigger, now you never gonna stop. Oh, out of line, yeah. Oh, out of line, yeah. Oh, out of line, yeah. 'Cause there's a wall. There's a wall. Chopper, 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 chopper. Look at the guns up on a flying helicopter. Chopper, 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 chopper. Hey, pull the trigger, now you never gonna stop. Oh, out of line, yeah. Oh, out of line, yeah. Oh, out of line, yeah. 'Cause there's a wall. Baby, it's a wall. Chop, 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 chop on. They pull the trigger, now you never gonna stop. Oh, out of line, yeah. Oh, out of line, yeah. Oh, out of line, yeah. 'Cause it's a wall. Baby, it's a wall. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Walks on the city with chimneys and snowblades, covers the insides of brandy and cocaine. I want to be her like Courtney and Cobain. I want to see what she's got. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. She says that I'm living life to the motion. She says you better start showing devotion. I laugh and just keep on causing commotion. I say you live or you rot. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. He says that this guy's got all the right flavors. She says the mama that calls her the razor. I said those razors won't do you no favors. She says that you mean the lie. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Whoa, oh, oh, oh.
Woo! Yeah. Is that it? Did they play 2 songs?
They play 2 songs.
Hey, it's Maxims, everybody. I had to pee in the middle there.
I know.
Maxims, come on over here and we'll hang out and talk a little bit. Maxims, everybody. From I'm assuming from Rock City. I think this is probably an autobiographical album. Come on over here, guys. Everybody can fit on the sofa. All right, here they are, everybody.
Always.
It's the Maxims. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get these guys.
We can do it. We can do it. I believe in us.
Here's
There we
Yes.
go.
here's what we need to. And Elsa, you just gingerly stick microphones in faces for me. Let's find out what your
Gingerly?
yeah.
All
what
right.
your is that the right word? I don't know. Say what your names are and your last celebrity encounter. Here we go.
My name is John. I saw Jeffrey Tambor in a rest stop in New York, on my way to New York. Wow. He bumped into me, and I wish I had thought to say no touching.
What's the reference? Tell me what the reference is.
Arrested Development.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that is
okay.
cool.
He was with a bunch of his, he had grandkids with him, so. I left him alone.
I got the reference.
She got.
Thank you.
Elsa knows what's up. She's very happy. Next.
Hi, my name is Matt. My celebrity encounter is if you love contemporary a cappella, the bass singer from Pentatonics, Matt Sallee.
Wow.
Oh my God, Stace.
No, I don't know who that is.
No idea.
I just wanted to make him feel excited about his encounter.
I'm Avi. I'm Avi. Hi. And Doug Flutie. And I screamed in his face, Doug Flutie! And he snarled at me.
It's hard. You never know how you're gonna react.
I feel like I have the best encounters. I've only seen 2 in the wild, and they're really good ones. Javier Bardem
Nice.
and Larry David.
Very nice.
Not bad, right?
Those are both very good.
My only one is Liv Tyler.
Oh, that's real good.
What was the context?
I was actually in York, England, and I had just been to a Viking museum.
What?
And yeah, I was in there, like,
Sweet.
they let you try on armor and stuff, so I was in there making Lord of the Rings references, and one of the guys who were working there was like, Liv Tyler was just here. And my friend and I ran around York. It's a tiny city, and we found her.
What was she doing?
She was, like, enjoying a nice day with her husband and child before
Yeah.
before we found her.
And then what did you do when you found her?
We, like, you know, kind of fangirled and then asked
Okay.
for her autograph, and she would not sign our passports.
That's a good one.
Here's my introductory question. This is just get to know them a little bit, Stacey. You know how that works.
I feel like if I saw these gentlemen at a coffee shop, I'd be like, this is the coffee shop I'm going to go to now.
Oh, really? That would be your coffee
like,
shop?
finally, some hip guys.
Well, you can ask them what coffee shop
Unless
they go
you're
to.
on a laptop, then I'm not interested.
That's what we're aspiring. We're trying to
You'd
be the
like to
band
get
that
laptops?
you want to be at your local coffee shop. That's our goal.
Do you not have one?
No, you have a recommendation?
No.
I thought you were
Wherever you're at.
Can you help me with this microphone duty? This is so awkward.
Oh yeah, I'm
Look
sorry,
at me
buddy.
reaching
I'm
out.
sorry, buddy.
Great arms, though.
Thank you.
Here. I'll do these two, and you do that guy.
Great.
Does that work?
Perfect.
Okay.
Help a sister out, man.
Okay. All right. Here's my other introductory question: how many days can you go without doing your laundry?
Like 365.
Okay, that's a lot.
Wow.
Till I'm out of
Right.
socks.
I have to consult my underwear drawer before I can answer that question properly.
That's true.
Until there's no undies
Until
left.
there's no undies
underwear
left.
and
That's-
socks. Once you're out on underwear and socks,
Before I
time.
Go buy new ones.
Or you
before
can do that.
before I met my wife, what I would do is I would just turn them inside out and get another week out of both.
Oh. I'm still doing that.
That's inspiration right there. I love
Yeah.
that.
That's something for you to aspire to.
Because
Maybe I
only
can stretch it out to 2 years. No laundry.
because only one side was dirty is how I felt about it. All right, so listen, here's the big news for the Maxims. You guys are one of the best bands in Boston according to a Best of Boston poll. How does that make you guys feel? Do you feel like you're one of the best in Boston?
Well, I mean, polls are always really accurate.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, sure. The 10 people that voted, thank you.
Yeah, you must feel superior to the rest of the bands in town because they're not the best. You're the best, right?
Why do we have to be the best? Why can't everyone be awesome together?
Well, not everybody is awesome. That's the whole point.
Because we don't want to play that game.
Right, exactly. And
Stop being so diplomatic, Avi.
yeah, the guy was pretty good. But here's the record. This is the record. And what happened to you is he was Javier was like, you know what, man, I want to give you this CD, but I can't because all our CDs got stolen. Yeah. So that's the terrible true tale.
Can I give a PSA?
Because you're the best band.
Tell him what happened. Tell him.
To the bastards that smashed in my Jeep windows and stole our merch. No questions asked. Just return it back to the spot that you found it, and we won't be mad at you. Just give them back.
Can they break the window again to return
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Sure.
Find your Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They stole the trunk, and they were probably really pissed when they found a bunch of like CDs. Didn't even have the CD player for them. So joke's on you.
Have you found them on Craigslist for sale?
Yeah, I mean, like,
They're out there for sale for sure.
All
The
right,
deep
we gotta
web,
investigate
maybe?
a little more.
so if you see a guy selling Maxim CDs out of the back of his trunk,
He's
then
an
you-
imposter.
yeah, he's an imposter. He's not. Those are not. So here it is. One of these days, I guess they'll make some more, and then you'll be able to get one.
Mm-hmm.
What do they do if they want one now? They find the guy and they put the stuff in his trunk.
Some survived. Didn't some survive?
How many survived?
There are records. There are 10 inches, aren't there?
Yeah, over other ones.
Those are for sale.
You can get the 10-inch right here.
Yeah, we'll send you that in the interim.
Is that some bondage going on the back?
Yeah, what's happening there on the back there?
Yeah, sure.
And
Who's
that's
this?
and that's underwear.
Who's the sexy
Yeah, who's
person
the-
on the top?
It's
on
art.
the front.
It's art. You know,
Okay.
whatever you see is a reflection of yourself. You know?
What's the Cuban embargo song about?
Fake Spanish.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
about,
it.
Selling your soul. Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty deep, man. All right. So, but what about? Let's see. Rock City. It's hard to say because I don't have the song titles here. But
They're in. I
are they?
already looked.
Are they? Oh, you already
There's
looked.
a song called "Saturday Night Is Paradise,"
Yeah.
and I was wondering what that looks like for you guys.
Paradise on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Drinking a lot and partying. I don't know, playing some rock music.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
But wait a minute. Is it a?
You really
I
want
was
to know
gonna
what
say
the song's about?
my couch, my cat,
Yes.
and Netflix. Does that count?
Yes.
By the way, this guy here doesn't he look familiar to you, Stacey?
Yes.
Let's find out how many
Have
bands
you,
this
yeah,
guy's
what
been in.
bands have you been in? Like a million.
Go ahead, throw some out there.
The Motion Sick, The Future Everybody, Parks, Aloud,
Keep going.
Modern Day Idols,
Okay.
Ruby Rose Fox,
Boom. Didn't we
Will
spend?
Daly.
Haven't we spent like three Valentine's days with this guy?
Oh yeah. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Almost,
That's
almost
nice.
4.
You were there. I don't-
Just missed
Almost.
the 4th.
Yeah. Well, there was one this year.
There was not.
There was no.
It didn't happen?
There was no Valentine's Day this
No,
year.
there's
There was a Valentine's Day.
You
it just
didn't have
was.
a I
It just
see.
wasn't one for us.
No, you know who really liked that? My girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's like, you're home tonight.
So finally,
you don't have a
yeah.
show. You don't have to work tonight.
Yeah. Finally, you don't have to work on Valentine's
Well, I
Day.
was home on my couch, man.
Yeah, exactly.
In
'cause
fact,
that's,
Netflix and your cat. That's what I'm talking about.
that's all we do now is on Valentine's Day we go to the Ruby Rose Fox show. Now without one, there's nothing to do.
There's no romance.
Can you guys fix it for next year?
I'll
or?
call the boss.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do.
Or maybe the Maxims can
Yeah.
just do a Valentine's Day show.
Yeah.
That's right. We're in.
So my question to you is this the concept album? What is the concept of the Rock City album?
No, not a concept. It was a bunch of songs that we wrote when we were playing around Boston, and it felt like all the songs inspired it, and it was a place that we got to start as a band. So the picture on the front is actually a spot on Harvard Ave outside O'Brien's. So it was like, felt right, Rock City, kind of a homage to Boston Rock City, Detroit Rock City. A lot of inspiration from those '60s garage rock bands. So felt right.
So is Alston still? Back in the day, they used to say, Johnny, you remember it was Alston Rock City because that's where everybody practiced.
Local 186.
Thank you.
Yeah, Austin Rock City, Boston Rock City. Yeah, exactly.
What's the most rock city that you've been to? It can't be Alston. There has to be more. Our city more rocking than Alston, Massachusetts. Go ahead. It's okay, man. Alston can take it.
Well, New York City.
New York rocks. Detroit. Is this Detroit still rock?
I mean, sure. I mean,
If you go to
feel-
if you go to Jack White's record store in Third Man Records, there's a lot of rock there. You
Austin
can make your own
rocks.
record in there.
Nashville rock.
Austin's pretty great. I've been to Detroit twice, and we were just talking about this the other day. One of the first time that I went to Detroit, here's where it was confused me is that no one would stop at red lights, and I go to my friend, I go, why is nobody stopping at red lights? And they go, because they're afraid of getting carjacked, so people just go through the red lights. And I was like, this is some town. So
It's rock and roll, babe.
that's right. That's pretty rock and roll right there. You can stop at red lights in Alston. It's no big deal, right?
Maybe.
What do you like to see when you're when they're at it? It's a great night at the Maxims show. It's a Saturday night. It's the beating heart of Saturday night. What do you like to see out there on the dance floor? What do you like to see? What's a good audience reaction at a Maxims show for you guys?
We had a show in New York where people started stripping, so we'll go with that.
That's good.
Yeah, just ripping clothes.
Like how many? Like everybody?
No, it was just like one person.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Add some hyperbole. Add some hyperbole.
Yeah,
Make it.
that doesn't happen all the
I didn't
time.
know you were
That's-
gonna ask. Yeah, I didn't know you were gonna pry.
Yeah, I should have just left it there, right?
Yeah,
then we
man,
can
come
then the
The whole
mythology.
audience
don't
was
make me laugh.
stripping. Insane.
Has any member of the Maxims ever been arrested? We're just trying to get some rock and roll street cred.
Yes.
Which one? This guy.
I've been
All right. How did it go? What happened? What did you do?
I got caught smoking weed in a car.
Okay.
When I was like 19.
Okay.
This is a long time ago.
It is a long time ago, but
I don't do that stuff anymore.
Who
Yeah.
bailed you
I'm
out?
reformed.
yeah, how'd you get out?
I don't remember.
You don't.
I probably called my mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
was a child.
Can I tell you something? That's a tough phone call.
It is. She got a lot of those phone calls. Bless her heart.
You're like, Mom, I'm in jail.
Someone, yeah, I probably tried to call my aunt or uncle or something first,
Okay.
and they're like, "Dude, that's not our deal.
Yeah.
That's mom and dad deal."
Wow.
And you're like, I only have one call, asshole.
I don't know. I can't quite remember it.
That's my concern, is that my mom would say no thanks, and I'd be like, great.
Your mom lives far away now. You can't.
I'd call you. I don't know your phone number. Shoot.
Yeah. Well, you're out of luck then. Hey, you know
Either
what?
of you have been arrested?
No,
All right.
Have you been arrested?
I got a speeding
No,
ticket.
not yet.
This guy's not been arrested
I've never been arrested.
with all your tattoos.
No, these are legal. You don't.
That's true.
Can't get arrested for tattoos.
I mean, you probably should have been arrested.
You look intimidated. You look dangerous.
Probably. Yeah, you should see me when I have my tooth out. It's even cooler. A maxim is a short, truthful statement. Like a stitch in time saves 9, for example, is a famous maxim. So I'm assuming, and I'm not sure, but I'm assuming the Maxims would have their own maxims. Otherwise, why would they call themselves the Maxims? So I'm wondering if the Maxims can give us maxims that they might live by.
Oh my God, you're gonna make me make up a maximum all this.
Yeah, lie,
No,
lie,
it's easy.
lie.
Honestly,
Not make them up.
yeah, exactly. It shouldn't be hard to come up with a maxim when you are in fact called the Maxim.
Oh man, no, I got nothing, man.
Holy smokes!
But now they're inspired to make some.
Yeah.
Aw, screw that. Live life for today. Right?
For tomorrow's never promised.
That's
good.
very sweet.
That is
Hearing.
sweet.
That's pretty good. Any more? Do you have a maxim?
No, they're all boring. They're
All right.
boring.
Also, do you have a maxim?
Yes.
ahead.
Are you sure? All right.
Yeah.
Don't watch somebody play the harmonica if you don't want to know what they look like eating pussy.
Whoa!
Wow. I don't know if that's short enough. You gotta shorten that.
It needs to be
short?
pithier. Yeah.
So if you're not good at it, okay.
See,
Does their skill on harmonica correlate to their skill eating pussy?
Oh, I don't know anything about the quality. I'm just saying the
What it looks
We're
like.
having a good time.
I can't unsee it, you guys.
I
And now
see.
neither can you.
I want to see all of you play the harmonica.
Wow.
I have a set of harmonicas in my bag.
All right,
can
let's
all
get
get
them
All
out
right.
later.
All right,
Next time.
Strap it on. Strap it on.
I'm trying out.
Oh wait, I got.
Okay, God, you got a maxim.
Yeah, I got a
He's one.
maxim.
I knew you'd come up with it.
If you want to get laid, carry a harmonica with you wherever you go.
Or don't.
Put down. One of my favorite maxims comes from Evel Knievel, and it is as follows. You don't say you're going to jump the Grand Canyon and then jump some other canyon. That is... So the story behind it, but you get it. You get it. The other one that I say all the time, I said it earlier when we were setting up, everything you love will be taken away. That's an important thing to remember. I don't want to bring everybody down,
Damn.
but,
Man.
Damn.
but it's true. So that's why you have to live for today. Go ahead, Stacy. You want
That's what he
one
was
more?
saying.
Stace-
That's what his
Stace, you want one more?
maxim is good times, no hassles.
Good times, no hassles. That's it. There they are, everybody. The Maxims. All right, you can get out of here for now. There they go. It's the Maxims. See you later. There you go. All right, there they go. You know how we do it on this show. We have some music, which we just did, and now we have some laughs. One of the funniest guys in town is walking up to the microphone right now, and we're gonna laugh. There he is, everybody. It's James Creelman.
Hello, I'm here. Fantastic. How you guys doing? You guys doing all right?
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. I'm having a weird week. I was at the dentist, forgot my wallet, had no way of paying. Yeah, they made me clean teeth the rest of the afternoon. Cashier at my grocery store, she thinks I'm up to no good. Always using that special pen to make sure my bills aren't counterfeit, which is fine. But then it's considered rude when I take that pen and do it to the bills she gives me back. I mean, how do I know she's not the one trying to flim flam? Appreciate the support, guys. It's hard making a living doing this comedy thing. My only other source of income is falling down at McDonald's. That's where most of the money comes from. I fall down at McDonald's. I'm broke. Spend most of my day at the strip mall watching free karate. I am broke. It's these goddamn student loans. I mean, wrestling school ain't cheap. You guys are thinking, wrestling school, that ain't real college. Yeah, sure, the dean brings a snake to class. Doesn't mean we aren't accredited, right? I was thinking about this. They say you shouldn't make a mountain out of a molehill. Have you heard this expression? You shouldn't make a mountain out of a molehill. No, I agree with this 110%. Because if you have a special ray gun you're going to use to enlarge a molehill, well, guess what? There's moles in that hill. Going to end up with extra large moles. Really want these things wandering around town? Giant moles. They notoriously have bad eyesight. Probably end up nibbling on you thinking you're a carrot. I like nibbling on things, if you catch my drift. Saltwater taffy. How did saltwater taffy get its name? They ain't using salt water in the manufacturing. Even if they were. Kind of a weird selling point, because it doesn't sound at all appealing. Picture the inventors all excited. Here, kid, try this. You're gonna like it. Yeah. There's salt water in there. Yeah. It tastes like the sea. Ha ha! I fished it out of the ocean myself in me trusty old chum bucket. A little bit behind the scenes. Before I came up with the sea angle, originally gonna call them pool water chewy cubes. A big time candy fan. You guys realize candy was more hardcore back in the day? You guys remember candy cigarettes? Edible cigarettes for children? Pretty badass. Even had powder in it so the first puff looked like you're actually smoking. How about Fun Dip? You guys remember Fun Dip? Just a big bag of sugar. Had that white stick. Well, way back in the day, that was a big Vicodin. You guys party? Hell yeah. Careful if you're partying. Don't want to be drinking and driving like a bunch of knuckleheads. Not only is it dangerous, there's harsh penalties that make you go to court. They fine you. They take away your license. They make you go to classes. It's a huge pain in the neck. I mean, they should call them DUIs. DUIs is what they should rename them. How about Red Bull? You guys drink Red Bull? Oh, I don't like Red Bull. Junk. They say Red Bull give you wings, which isn't true. But it did cause my son Boggs to have a flipper arm. Yeah. They don't use that in the commercial. Believe it or not. Oh, I was thinking about this. They say Susan B. Anthony. Well, I'm a feminist. I think Susan should be Susan. Unless she wants to be Anthony. Woman's body, her choice. Somebody fuck me. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Nee.
Hey, who?
Neo, the guy from the Matrix movies. Whoa. Is this reality? Okay, well, that's it for me.
James Creelman, everybody!
Wow.
Oh my God, James, come on over here. Let's
What is this guy gonna be like to interview?
come on.
Can't wait to find out.
Have a seat, buddy.
Here.
Hello, thank you.
Stace, I don't know if you remember years ago, we saw this cat at the armory, and it was
We did?
yeah, and it was the same thing where he's just wandering around.
You're the
picking stuff up.
jitterbug up there,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, exactly. He's the guy.
I thought you meant a kitty cat at first. But it was me.
It was you.
Yeah. I'm actually, funny you mentioned cats. I'm addicted to catnip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stop sucking those things. I saw cat nipples.
Oh yeah, cat nipples. All right, I get it. All right.
I bet
Yeah.
you'd be good on the
Yeah.
harmonica then.
Well, I mean, if it's made out of cat nipples, I'm great.
James, let's talk hobbies if we can for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
You got any?
I like to play ping pong. and
Okay,
I like
ping
to go,
pong?
Thrift shopping.
Okay.
Wow.
All right. All
Where's
right.
your favorite thrift stores?
My I would say Salvation Army. You
Yeah.
find the best stuff. Savers and Goodwill are a little overpriced.
What are you looking for? Like, what are some
Yeah,
of
what
your
are- yeah,
most
what are some-
recent best buys?
I've seen some of his recent.
I mean, this has got to be one of your best
Oh,
buys.
way better.
Okay, what do you got?
Go
Well,
ahead.
recently I found a Fantastic Four issue number 8 comic book.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
That sounds like a great deal.
It does sound like a great deal.
Do you ever get
Just
any
the way
like
that he's
suit
saying
Yeah.
coats?
Yeah, I had some of those. I have a
Yeah?
bunch. I just don't wear them.
Are you a
fine.
solitary picker, or you bring friends along?
No, because what happens if you bring friends, they run over to the good stuff and they just buy it. You got
Oh, and then
Leave them at
you,
home.
you gotta compete with your own
yeah,
compadres. So it's a solo mission.
yeah.
How many places would you hit in a day?
It really depends. Sometimes 0, sometimes 5.
Okay, all right.
Do you go straight for clothes or trinkets first?
Trinkets.
Trinkets. This guy
I
loves
figured
trinkets.
maybe,
I'm not
yeah.
a big clothes guy.
Yeah,
This doesn't interest me.
yeah.
Oh, I do have good news, guys.
Okay, here we go.
I just got over a skin disease.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Hasta la vista, scabies.
That's when you've been on a boat too long? Is that how I don't remember how that works.
Those are the bugs in your skin. The
Oh,
little
are they?
pop-
It's not. You're thinking of scurvy.
Oh, I'm thinking of scurvy. Okay.
Yeah. Scabies.
Yeah.
Thought maybe it was on a long boat cruise.
No, I was homeless.
Oh, really?
No, that's not it. Just goofing around.
Let's go back a little, if we can, to young James Creelman.
Mhm.
What was your elementary school theater experience? Because he picked this thing where he goes around picking stuff up, putting it down somewhere. I wonder if that happened in 8th grade, or where did that start?
Lots of detention, maybe.
Yeah, but they didn't have detention like in elementary school.
Yeah,
but
no.
sure.
Did you have?
High school.
Did you do any theater?
Later in high school, not
Okay, all right.
before that. Though.
What were you? Were you the leading man? You look like a leading man
No,
type.
no. I was
Musicals are like
way
theater.
deep in the chorus.
Way deep. Okay. All right. Do you, a lot of people, a lot of comedians these days are trying to do one-man shows.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking about that?
I mean, isn't all comedy?
Oh, I know. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. I say that all the time, but we have comedians on every week, and they go, I'm working on a one-man or a one-woman show. And I go, isn't that what this is in the first place?
Right. No offense to them.
Go ahead.
I'm sure it's great. I think it's kind of a thing where it's like, it doesn't have to be funny if
Yeah.
I call it a one-man show.
Right. I think that's it.
Yeah. If you make it a
But I'm
production.
sure they're not funny. I'm not making fun
Do you
of
ever,
them.
do you ever go
I think you
dark?
cracked it.
Do what to who?
Do you ever go dark when you're doing your comedy?
Yeah, well,
Because what
little
we
bit.
what we
I
saw was,
like to-
was what you call observational. I'm wondering if you ever
Right.
get dark.
sure. So for instance, I like to use the glasses. There's so many
Yeah.
comical things you can do with glasses.
Yeah.
I pretend I'm playing piano and like making eggs, and then I'm reaching around for my eggs, and I prick myself on my heroin needle. Turns out I'm Rachel Ray Charles.
Boom, there you go, everybody. James Creelman, everybody. James Creelman. James Creelman has to go home because it's snowing out, and he lives in Rhode Island, so he's just getting out of here.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I do have an album on iTunes.
Thank you. That's
Okay,
what I
thank
want to know. Wait. Before you... What's the name of the album?
It's called Live at the Raffle House, like rolling on the floor, laughing.
That's good.
Live at the Raffle House, everybody. James Creelman. There he goes. He's gone forever. There he goes, James Creelman.
I love
You can
you
find
all.
him anywhere.
Thank you, guys.
You don't
Drive
want to,
safe, buddy.
James. You don't want to do a plug before you go for your next show.
I don't know when my next show is. I forget.
There he goes, everybody. James Creelman. What a whirlwind. He was here and now he's gone.
I feel he's just like that when you pass him on the street. He's doing the same thing, maybe.
Was he even here at all? I wonder. Hey, we got to keep the show moving. We have an incredibly exciting performance. She's one of our all-time favorites. She always brings her A game, and so do the Black Leather Lagoon. So you're in for a real treat. Here she is with the Black Leather Lagoon, everybody. It's Betty Vaughn Kekse.
Yeah!
for days. I wanna waste some time. You wanna be so mean. You know it turns me on. I wanna love some more.
Betty Von Kekse and the Black Leather Lagoon. Yeah! What a performance. Betty, come on over here and we'll talk about everything there is to talk about with our old pal, Betty. Here she comes. Here she comes. Here she comes.
Reverse strip, that's a thing.
Betty, there she is. Everybody. Welcome back to the show.
Hello.
I wanted to talk about. She's got a web series happening.
Oh yeah.
That I wanted to talk about. I don't really understand it. I hope she can fill me in. Hey, Stacey, do you know what Twitch is? That's number one.
Twitch.
Yeah, so
Is it like a platform?
I
for
think it may be a
something?
platform.
The Ministry
Elsa
album?
seems to know what Twitch is. What is Twitch?
It's a live streaming service for gamers.
Thank
and
you.
other nerds.
Gamers.
Betty, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So you do a thing on Twitch.
Yes. I just started.
I think, I don't really understand it, but I think that
What
you
is
are,
it, buddy?
I think she's editing Wikipedia live on Twitch. Is that?
That is correct.
Okay. All right.
Damn, that's cool.
Is that?
Not just gamers then.
No. Well, I turned it into a game.
Oh, you did?
Gamified it, yeah. So I have. I'm like, there are a lot of people like say things on Wikipedia, and the goal is to have everything cited. So it's like, oh, this is true. Like this, we found this newspaper article that verifies blah blah blah. Verifying sources basically.
Sure. Okay.
So I there's like this thing where it finds things that need citations. So I made some rules, and I have like 5 skips and 20 minutes to do it. And if I fail, then I donate 25 cents. Like I put it in a jar to donate to Wikipedia. So even if I fail, even if I lose, Wikipedia still wins. So
It's like a game that's like,
it's like
making
Like preserving knowledge. That's so important.
I'm trying to fix the internet, guys.
All over your head, Ken.
I still have no idea.
I've found it twice, and one time I ran out of time. I found a source, but it was like a book that I would have to check out to like.
So if I go to
can't do that in
grad
20
school,
minutes.
can you help me write my papers?
Yeah, I'll help you find some
Perfect.
books.
Yeah.
But I like it because she's got the librarian glasses and then the cleavage.
Right.
So
And
you
you
go.
might actually work in a library,
And
right?
then-
Yeah.
And then
I've
she
got some skills.
throws in some knowledge, and so it's really all
She's the
together.
best.
Yeah.
A girl who can do both.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. My tagline, which has gotten cut off because I'm still learning the technology of doing it. So there have been a lot of technical difficulties, but my
Yeah.
tagline is "Girls on the internet are smarter than they appear."
That's
Love it.
What else are you doing on the internet?
the technological hiccups are my favorite parts too.
Yeah. I'm like, "Bleh."
Like there's like 5 minutes where there's no
There's no
audio or,
sound. like I'm talking.
That's
I don't know what's
classic. I love that
happening.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing I wanted to talk to you about.
Sure.
This is what I found out recently about you. It's lunch related.
Oh.
How do you feel about lunch?
I live for it. I hate it.
Turns out Betty has a Tina's frozen burrito for lunch every day.
Yes, I do.
What?
Yeah. I mean, that's really remarkable
so good.
to me.
That is.
It's so cheap.
It's
Yeah.
a good brand.
Yeah.
What is it? Beans and cheese, or
Well, they
Well,
have
she
a
has-
variety.
Yeah, variety. So
so you do break it up.
yeah,
a
you break it
little.
up.
Yeah.
Throw them out there. What are your favorites? Top 3.
Red hot beef.
Red hot beef.
obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does sound pretty good.
It's pretty good. I also love the taco burrito because that is
I feel like that
hilarious
would
to
be
me.
my tagline,
Yeah.
red hot beef.
That's a good one. You can do it. You can
Yeah.
do it.
Thanks.
And I think the bean and green chili.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Wow. So
The-
do
the
you fart
pizza,
a lot
don't
in
you-
the afternoon or no?
I also have it with a big pile of broccoli. So
Yeah.
Wow.
when I get in the car,
That's what I like. You know, I talked to her a little bit about it, and she was like, well, the broccoli. Okay, so it's not good to eat a frozen burrito every day, but you're eating broccoli. That, evens it out.
Yeah, it's canceling it out.
Living life in the balance.
Yeah.
Good or bad,
Doing both.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. By the way, and then when I was thinking about lunch, here's my question to you, Stacey DC. Do you think lunch is a good date? Is that a good? I think that's the
I don't
perfect
want
date.
anything getting in the way of my lunch, so no.
Oh, okay, all right. That seems the perfect one to me because then no matter how it works out, you get to leave. That's the
Okay,
thing.
always set up a first date with like a place to go immediately after in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's the go-to move.
Is a Tina's frozen burrito a good lunch date meal?
I mean,
with
I might fall
broccoli?
in love over that meal. Yeah.
Make sure it's not the pizza burrito.
Have you ever
It's
considered
not good.
inviting someone on a burrito date? Maybe a microwave 7-Eleven situation.
Oh
Go
my
for a
God,
nice
that would
walk.
be
Good
awesome.
idea. That's a good idea.
Again, before I met my wife, I would eat every meal at the 7-Eleven, standing in front of the microwave.
Oh my god.
It was great.
Taquitos?
So glad she found you.
Rock and roll troubadour.
Dead, man.
I wasn't even young. I was 30 years old, and I was
That's why we're friends, Ken.
I was turning my socks inside out and eating frozen sandwiches at the 7-Eleven.
Man.
Betty Von Kekse, everybody. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. Besides on Twitch, we're going to find out where we can see her next. But we must get to a little bit more rock and roll. You guys enjoying the Maxims so far? Yeah! Well, I think they have another one for us. So let's check it out, everybody. It's the Maxims! Maxims, everybody. Boy, this has been a fun night, but you know what? It's that time of the show, everybody. It's that time of the show where we must gather everybody together and get to the plugs, because after all, everybody's here for a reason. They want you to go to their shows and also buy their products, like, of course, the Maxims 10-inch right here. That's for sale. So, Maxims, come on over here, Maxims. And Betty Von Kekse, come on over here, and we'll get to these plugs, and we will wrap this one up. What a show this has been. Very exciting stuff. Hey, by the way, everybody, let me tell you this much. Next week on this show, all the way from, I forget where they're from. Could be Virginia, could be Pennsylvania, it could be New York, one of those places.
Sacramento.
Right. Well, the incredible rock and roll band Witch Hair is going to be here.
Yeah!
Like, the hair that a witch would have.
Oh,
Witch hair.
okay. I didn't get it because you didn't say it.
Did I not say it correctly?
You didn't articulate it very
Witch Hair, everybody.
Okay.
Whose hair?
Exactly. Our old pal Jessica Barstis will be performing with the Black Love Lagoon.
Yeah!
Love her.
And perhaps most exciting next week, the debut of Stacy's new game, Let's Go to the Garbage.
Yeah!
Let's go.
And by the way, before the show today, our 14-year-old intern, Rui, had to clean out the magic trash can, which we hadn't done for years.
Thank you. Yeah, because we're going to be putting some more
'Cause we're gonna
gross
be putting
stuff in there next week.
Who puts glass in the trash can?
We found.
I was explicitly told to put that glass in the trash can last week. It wasn't broken at the time, but I was told that was
last
not
week,
my bad.
I am no go-to adult figure here, but it just didn't.
Yeah, there's no go-to adult figures
there
here.
really
It's not-
Last week, I told Elsa to put her neon sign in the trash can, and then it exploded in the trash can. And there were shards of glass all in it.
It's
That was
fine.
so cool.
I didn't think it was super on brand for this show, though.
It seems
Hold
like a
'em?
safe place for broken glass.
Yeah, the
That's
garbage
true.
can.
In an intern's
It
hands.
makes total sense.
Normally,
Teach
that's
while they're young. Learn those life lessons young.
glass in the trash can.
normally.
Don't count.
Exactly. Normally, that's where you would put, but this is a magic trash can, and we can't have broken glass. in
It's
it.
like it's
we
always
gotta-
opposite day here
Yeah,
on the show.
the wires are always
Trash
brown.
goes on the
All the
floor.
glass is suddenly reformed because it's magic.
right.
That's what I would have thought. Broken glass.
Next week it is
reformed
magic.
Item.
Next week, it returns to its magic properties for sure. All right, everybody, it's time to get to the plugs. First of all, there she is. She's always got something brewing. Let's find out what it is. Elsa Riot.
Smoke and Shadows is this coming Saturday night at the Rockwell in Davis Square. Doors at 9, show at 9:30 p.m. I have a full lineup of burlesque babes that will be backed by a live funk band all night, plus some comedy. It's going to be super dope, and you can find tickets at therockwell.org. And this shit will sell out, by the way. So, like, if you want to come, definitely buy online now.
Yeah!
She's got some real hubris for this one.
I mean, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal.
It's Elsa's town.
Trends, like I've sold. I mean, no, now this is gonna sound like a
Go ahead,
brag,
go
but
ahead, do
I've
it.
sold
Do
out
it,
all
do
3
it.
best shows this year.
The ghosts are pissed.
We lost an upside down cross over there. Hey, let's find out what is happening with Betty Von Kekse.
Well, I have my Twitch show. You can follow me at Twitch TV one kind of slash, one way or the other. Betty Von Biscuits. I'll be doing it tomorrow night at 7:30, and I post like when I'm going to do it next. So catch me on that. And we're cooking up a show for the summer, but no dates yet.
Okay, there you go. So if you want to watch Betty edit Wikipedia,
I do.
on Twitch, it's got a hook.
I mean, what kind of pages are you editing? Just real quick.
Whatever comes up. Like I did a page about like a list of people from a town, one about like somebody's inheritance.
I have no idea what's going on.
Do you ever just like hit
No
the
idea.
random page button and just go with it?
Kind of
How do you verify any of that?
I have my ways.
Yeah, okay, very good. All right, Maxims, they have a new record, Rock City. You're going to buy it once they find the culprit. But in the meantime, let's see if we can find out where we can see this band play next.
Yeah, so if you want to listen to the album, it's on Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp. check us out, the Maxims, at the Maxims, everywhere, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We're playing Down the Road Brewery with the Devil's Twins. I think that's in March. Nice. And then we're playing Harpoon Fest in May. So, yeah, just check us out, themaxims.com, and we'll give you details on the dates. Come party.
Yeah!
Maxims.com, everybody. And believe me, they got some incredible stuff coming up soon, so you don't want to miss it. They are a very explosive live band, and you definitely want to catch them. Now, very important news over on this side of the studio, so let's find out what's going on over there.
Hey, how's it going? The Gala US. We're dropping our fucking album this Friday, 11 a.m. Deadbeat Records. Stop by. Bundles. You could stop by our Bandcamp too. Bundles. Bad News. The new album.
I got nothing. Johnny?
Buy the new Gala album Friday, 11 o'clock.
Also, they have that show on March 9th, and I'm totally going to that.
Me too. Next week. Me too.
Yeah, me too. We're all going.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, what's when you say bundles?
Yeah.
Tell us what you mean about bundles.
Okay.
Here we go. You ready?
There's a black vinyl.
Black
There's
vinyl.
a CD. There's
CD.
a cassette.
Yeah.
Those three are going to be available
Yeah.
at our Bandcamp. You can stop by Deadbeat Records to get the limited edition Molten Puke 12-inch by Wax Mage Records. Only 27 of these things. It is no shit. Zebra print pink with fucking vomit and hearts. It is amazing.
I think if I remember correctly, you guys cut out the vomit hearts yourselves, right? Is that what happened?
As it turned out, that failed miserably.
Oh, okay.
So in any sort of good artistic venture, right?
Yeah.
There's going to be trial and error, right? A
Yeah.
lot of the ideas worked out really well. Some of them didn't. We had
Okay.
an idea for like little hearts to barf out when you open up the record. Turns out we tried it on ourselves. It is the most stressful and miserable experience, and we didn't want to put our fans through that.
Oh, so what you're saying is when you open the record and then hearts puke out, it's just a mess on your floor.
It's a mess on your and then the problem is that there's like a static electricity that happens, so
Yeah.
they build up in the corners, so it like warps the corners so they don't fall out. But to put enough in that they fall out, it's like insane, and it makes like a pile, and like you can't get them up.
Thanks
So
for
we
going-
didn't do that.
Thanks
What a
for going
disaster.
through the motions for
So we
us.
What
put
a
them
disaster.
in the record itself. So the record itself has a little heart of Ronies in it.
All right, well, there you go, everybody. The Gala record's coming out. These guys have a record. It's missing, but they'll find it eventually. Hey, it's the end of the show. This is the part where we dance. Hey, you know, it means everybody. Everybody. It's the part where all of us dance. All right, there they are, everybody. It's the Kings of the Nighttime World. It's the Black Leather Lagoon.
Ooh, oh, oh, oh.
Fighters.